Ah, fuck, I didn't push start. How's that for a throwback though? Oh my god, my volume's too loud. There we go. There we go. Alright, we in there. Been a little minute since Chao Garden. How y'all doing? I did crack the cocaine today because it's fucking early. I haven't woke up this early in a while. But I needed to fix my sleep schedule. And, yeah, little vanilla Coke. Get the day started. That ain't too bad. Ain't a bad way to go. Ain't a bad way to go. Did a little bit of off-camera grinding, but nothing that shows up on here. Let me just get into the fucking garden. Let me get into the garden. Let me get in the garden. I'll explain everything. Alright. Now, where were we is the real question. So, I grinded. I have... It doesn't show up in the pause menu. I have 50,000 rings now just in case something bitchin' shows up in the market that we want. 50,000 should be enough to cover almost anything. I don't know for sure. The next step from 50,000 would be for me to get 100,000 rings. And that would be a lot of grinding. I had to start over. I went from 2,000 rings to 50,000 with that glitch method that I was explaining last time with the black hat and whatnot. Making the black hat work. The blue guy hasn't evolved yet. Fuck, it's been a while. If I remember right, Jeebus should have been the only one that evolved, but that means that the red guy should be evolving soon. So we've definitely got him listed as a power type, and he looks neutral, judging from the wings. He's leaning a little bit to the dark side. Not like Darth Vader, but like the Chao dark side. We had Jeebus doing races. We need the red guy to evolve. It's like priority number 1. The blue guy to evolve. I believe chat pretty much unanimously decided we wanted him to be Shiny Sonic. So, he will be our running type. He will be a neutral running type, and he'll get the Sonic look to him. Which will be very cool. Essentially, if you guys remember, if you guys dig back into the older videos, what Jeebus looked like when he evolved, not Jeebus, Boobies, what Boobies looked like when he evolved, kind of like this, but with his points more straight back, instead of in front of him like that, he's going to look like that. Or like Boobies looked right after Boobies evolved. But we'll turn Sonic into the Sonic, like, into the running type, not the Sonic type. It's alright, it's early. It's early for me. I don't function this early in the morning normally. So I guess the first thing we need to do is go get some, running drives. Go get some running drives for the blue guy. Let me slowly, I'm slowly waking up, guys, I promise. The vanilla Coke's gonna kick in, I swear. You guys will feel it. It's been a minute since Chao Garden has been up, and once again, I have another shitty excuse for you on why it hasn't been here. I didn't record it. It's not that I don't want to record Chao Garden, it's just I am juggling, trying to keep at least one video a day up on YouTube for you guys right now. Okay, we're back. I don't know what that was. My Abermania just straight up stopped. That was super weird. It just turned off randomly. It's never happened before. Fuck, I picked up a purple. What was I saying, though? Oh, it's been a minute since Chao Garden's been uploaded, right? And the reason for that, it's a good one, is because I didn't record it. And it's not that it's not that I don't want to record Chao Garden. I always fucking love Chao Garden. And I'm sorry that I keep, it'll be back for like a week and a half, then it'll go away for 2 more weeks, or another week, you know? I mean, I'll do a week, do 2 weeks, something like that, and then I'll miss a week, and that's not okay as far as a playthrough is concerned. One thing I'm lucky enough is to be gifted with people who were loyal enough to the Chao Garden series to always watch it, just because it's... I mean, it's not necessarily like blind loyalty, like you guys fucking love it, and that's awesome, and I love that you guys love it, but it's a good feeling knowing that even though I couldn't do it this week, or I couldn't get to it this week, that you guys pretty much, almost a 100% return rate of people are going to come back and watch it again, but... I'm in the middle of juggling. I'm juggling a website right now, which I'm still trying to get the kinks worked out. I don't know if you guys are on the website and you guys frequent the website. The direction that I'm trying to go with, and I don't know how to begin exactly, but the direction that I'm trying to go with right now is to get less pictures and reposts of images of Vegeta with a Team 4-star quote, or less of the pictures of just who would win between this DBZ person and this DBZ person that we've seen 100 million times, and get more discussion. I'm trying to get active discussions going on the website right now. But anyway, no, that's beside the point. Just if you're on the website, that's something to keep in mind. Less of those pictures that we see 100 billion times on Anime Multiverse, and more like active, intelligent thought, I guess, is what I'm going for. But no, I've been juggling a website. I've been trying to keep a video a day up on the YouTube channel for you guys, and I also stream pretty much every single day, live streaming on Twitch. And on top of that, my sleep schedule was shitty. Like I said today, I'm fixing it for Chao Garden, mind you. I'm fixing it for Chao Garden, mainly to get Chao Garden back on track, so that way I have time to film it. But when you're, oh, I guess I can stop now. When you wake up, you have enough time to crank maybe one video out. This is my sleep schedule. This is my schedule. This is my day, right? Wake up probably closer to noon, maybe a little afternoon. Have enough time to make or crank out 1 or 2 videos for the day. As soon as those are up, I take my dog for a walk, make sure he's got enough attention and things like that for the day. Obviously, I have 3 pets. I have a dog, a cat, and a bird, and I make sure they're all, like, obviously I got to maintain them like normal pet stuff throughout the day too. But make sure I take Shadow for a walk. That's my dog, Shadow. And then I hop down and live stream. And I live stream for 3 or 4 hours, and I start live streaming at like 5, 6, 7, somewhere in there. So I always finish around between 9:30 and about 11:30 p.m. somewhere in there. And then when that's over, I either spend a little bit of time with Nicole before she goes to bed, because she's got like school and work in the morning and stuff, so she can't stay up much later. Or I go record Dragon Block Universe with Rhyme Style and Kagi, and then when that's over, the spare time I have left before I go to bed, because I do go to bed pretty late, so we're looking at probably like midnight-ish, give or take at this point. When that's over, there's nobody awake, and I don't feel like recording anymore for a number of reasons. Usually, number one, like, I'll live stream when it's super late. I don't know what it is. I'll live stream when it's super late, but something about recording when it's super late, it just doesn't work as well for me. I don't know, like, I have no desire to record even Chao Garden anymore at a time that late. So I'll either hop on, I'll play Diablo with R9 for a little bit. That's what we've been doing lately. We've been playing a little bit of Diablo 3. That game's okay. It's just we started out on hard because it was our first run through, right? So there's like normal, hard, like, it's not expert, but there's like normal, hard, expert, insanity, extreme. Like, it keeps going up. We started out on hard, just the difficulty setting above normal. And the game's still really easy. That's my only problem with it so far, but I hear the DLCs make it better. But no, so I either play Diablo with R9, or I watch Hunter x Hunter until I go to bed. And then I go to bed and start it all over again. But that's pretty much my schedule in a nutshell at the moment. Not to mention if I have to fit anything else in, vet visits for Shadow, going to the grocery store, which I don't have to do anymore. I can order groceries to my house, which I find amazing. Random miscellaneous stuff. I mean, you know, that you just got to deal with everyday life and stuff. But with a fixed sleep schedule, I wake up at 8, 9, 10, somewhere in there. I can crank out a video or 2 where I can sit down and record Chao Garden if I need to, and then I'm set for 2 weeks, you know what I mean? The only problem is that it cuts out my late night activities. So now basically what I'm forfeiting by doing this is I probably won't be playing Diablo and or watching Hunter x Hunter for a while. Because I wake up early, I get all my videos done and things like that. I might even get to start my stream a little sooner, but then once it's over, since I'm waking up early now, obviously I'm going to bed earlier. Like, that'll be the case. And if I'm going to bed early, that means I got to cut out probably Diablo or Hunter x Hunter. Once I get done streaming, I'm either going to record Dragon Block Universe and or hang out with Nicole, and then it'll probably be time for me to go to bed after that. I'll probably be tired at that point. So I've always had I don't know about you guys, I've always had a really tough time sleeping. One thing I learned about when I was in college is people's sleep cycles. Not like it just, and it took, like, all he had to do was say it to me for it to click, but Professor mentions that not everyone's on a 24-hour cycle. And basically what that means is the way your body works, the way it runs is, it's pretty well designed to, I think he's clearly going to be a running type, so I'm gonna let him toddle off here. And start giving these to Jeebus, or Boobies. Start giving these to Boobies. I'm gonna let him hit level 8. We'll go to 10. We'll go to level 10. But he's clearly a running type. You can tell by his round. He's a hero running type is the problem, because I've only been giving him stuff with tails. But you can tell by the rounded way he looks. That's just what the hero type looks like. once they get super focused on running like that. The two little buds on the top of his head. That's the hero running standard. So I have to come back in here with Shadow and pet him a bunch. But we're going to give Boobies some of these once this dude hits level 10. Look at how all blue he is, though. I love that. Like the ball on top of his head is blue. Not the same shade of blue as him, but we're working on it. I think we're leaning more towards... We're not leaning towards purple. It's flying, but I love that. Alright, he's level 10. So anyway, I got to... Once I actually thought about it, I have got to be on like a 26, 27-hour cycle because this would happen to me. This has been happening to me since I hit high school probably, right? Let's just say I go to bed at like 8 p.m. Like I'm 90 years old. I go to bed at 8 p.m. one night, right? I'll go to bed at 8 p.m., sleep for, 8 hours, the average, the standard. Sleep for 8 hours, whatever, wake up. The next night, I will be much more inclined to either, at least in high school, I would be much more inclined to either watch, I didn't really watch a lot of TV. It was mainly play video games. I'd be inclined to play video games, stay up just a little later, at least a half hour. I could stay up an hour or two later, like easy, without thinking about it, if I didn't pay attention to the time, right? And then I go to bed an hour or two later. And then the next day, obviously, I'm going to want to wake up about an hour or two later. Maybe a half hour later, something like that. But then I'll go to bed a half hour later the next day. And then I'll wake up a half hour later, go to bed and then, before long, that's how I get my schedule flipped all topsy-turvy. And like this morning, I went to bed at 5 a.m. Went to bed at 5 a.m. this morning. I managed to wake up at 9, and now I'm moving right along. We're doing how we're doing, In between waiting for those guys to evolve and getting them up and going on their projects, raising Boobies to maximum level is the main goal right now. I know Jeebus has just evolved and we could technically be doing stuff with him. But before Boobies reincarnates, because I know he's getting old enough to reincarnate soon, because he's clearly at the second evolution state. He's huge. Look at how big he is. He's damn near, he could probably beat the shit out of Tails right now if he felt like it, to be honest. With how huge Boobies is. Huge Boobies. No, the goal right now is to get Boobies, like, top priority. Other than evolving those guys, making sure they evolve into the right categories, the red and blue guys. Is just making sure Boobies hits 99 in everything before he reincarnates. Because like I mentioned before, when he reincarnates, he will keep 10% of the stats he has now. Why is he not taking these? He'll keep 10% of the stats he has currently. So if he's only like level 80 or something, just take the fucking... Alright. If he's only level 80, then he's not going to get as many points back when he reincarnates. Not going to get as many points as he would have if he would have been level 99. I'm all distraught, but why won't Boobies just... Maybe I wasn't close enough, I don't know. It's been a minute since I've done this stuff. Like, that time I had to make him turn, so I know what that one was about, but... Why the fuck? I lost my touch, boys. I lost my touch. We're gonna go back over here. I can't get two of them close enough together to start the cycle with. If I could just do that, I'd be good to go.